Hey everybody! Update time! Let's see what happened. Market closed higher today. So we got another positive close, but we still did not even get to the lower level of where that initial Trump rally began. Remember that? That was when he gave that speech in front of a joint session of Congress earlier this month, and we had that 300 something point rally, and then the Dow closed above 21,000. So yeah, a little bit of a bounce back um, from recent lows. I was reading the headlines, right? Because you kind of want to get a sense of what is people are thinking and what they're reading. And the headlines that I saw was market rally driven by economic news that underscored the economy's strength. Underscores the economy's strength. So what did we have today? We had a 0.2% upward revision in the final GDP number for the fourth quarter. So it went from 1.9% to 2.1%. That's what it finished out at. Woohoo! But don't forget, that's a 40% deceleration from the third quarter when the growth rate was 3.5%. So is that really something to cheer about? You had a 2% upward revision in that final number, but the growth in the fourth quarter was weak. And the first quarter of this year, that's what's important. You can't look back, man. You can't look like fourth quarter's done. All right, we're almost into now the second quarter of this year. Fourth quarter's done. So the first quarter, which we're finishing tomorrow, right? That is now projected to be around 1%. And my personal forecast is 0.8%. 0.8%. All right, that's number one. Number two, NASDAQ strong. Yeah, but, you got stocks in there like Amazon. What, Jeff Bezos now became the second richest guy in the world. Amazon has a 180 price earnings ratio. Not saying it can't go up. Obviously, it's been going up, but 180 price earnings ratio. And yeah, you talk about a category killer. I mean, I don't think there's been one around, since Thomas Edison discovered the light bulb. But I mean, or invented the light bulb. But it still is dependent on the economy, on economic vitality, on people buying stuff, on consumption. All right, so that's a point I wanted to make. The other economic data that underscored the strength in the economy, we got weekly unemployment insurance claims today. By the way, the 261,000 from last week, because today's number was 258. It was down 3,000, but still, that 261,000, that's the highest level of unemployment insurance claims since December 24th. And December 24th, that's when stores were already starting to lay people off. I mean, that was kind of like the end of their holiday shopping season, or the beginning of the end of their holiday shopping season. So, I mean, we have hit the highest level of unemployment insurance claims. People filing like, I need unemployment insurance. I got fired. The highest level since December 24th. And if you don't like to look at that number, if you like the 4-week average, which is what a lot of economists use because it smooths out the weekly, volatility, that hit something like 251,000. That's the highest level since January 7th. So since the beginning of the year now, that 4-week average. So what's that? That underscores the strength in the economy. So you have that. What else? Yesterday I went short crude. I'm very open with my positions, all right? Went short crude. And by the way, people post up stuff here. They make comments. Maybe they were subscribers in the past. It's a distortion, man. My average S&P short is 4% below where the market is right now. 4%. My average position in gold is 4% where the market is right now. Above where the market is right now. 4%. Let me ask you, if you are an investor and the market moves against you, and the market is down 4%, that's not even considered a correction. I mean, isn't 5% like the initial threshold of what they call the, correction? I mean, they tell, when it goes down 20%, they call that a bear market. They tell you to sell when it's down 20%. I'm buying like crazy when it's down 20%. So all these people making their comments, that Mike Norman, 4%. I mean, come on. I sold Crude, and I'm very open and upfront about where my positions are. And of course, you could always get the MMT Trader free subscription and look everything up. I sold Crude yesterday at $49.40. We're above 50. They're buying crude oil. I think they're buying it based on, number one, the inventory build in the report yesterday of 1 million barrels. That was smaller than what they were expecting, but it's still a new all-time record high in crude inventories, and we've had new records made in crude inventories in the last 6 out of the last 7 weeks. Just been going. Now, product inventories have been more constructive. They've been coming down significantly, okay? But if you look at product demand, if you look at gasoline demand, which has picked up in the past few weeks, if you look at refiner inputs, like how much crude are the refiners taking to put into their refineries, for their production needs, that's down year over year. So you got a new record high level of crude, and demand is still down. Imports are down, or basically flat year over year. Refiner inputs are down year over year. Gasoline demand is down year over year. Gasoline production, which I think is a one decent barometer of the economy, down year over year. So buy the crude, folks. Buy the crude. I am short the crude. That's it. I mean, so right now, the fashionistas are celebrating. For them, it is, once again, it is the Met Costume Gala. And they are all attending the Met Gala. You think it happens in the first Monday in May? You are wrong. The Met Costume Gala, and these people are the fashionistas. You think it's Heidi Klum and all the Hollywood celebrities and Giselle Bundchen and Anna Wintour, and that's the B level, that's second class. These are the real fashionistas. They are the fashionistas buying stocks because it is in fashion. It is in fashion. All right, that's all I want to say, folks. See you later. Bye-bye.